What is up, everybody? We are here with some Kerbal Space Program 2. Today is launch day for it. Um, I am still recovering from having zero voice, so hopefully my voice is coming through okay. This is my first time booting up the game to play it. I've gone in and adjusted some of my settings, is all I've done so far. You can kind of see some of those settings here. I do currently have all graphics maxed, so we'll kind of see what goes on here. I've been seeing a lot of complaints about how unoptimized this early alpha testing is. So we're gonna see what happens here, and we'll see what we get. So a lot of the features are not currently in this yet, such as the multiplayer. Obviously, we just have single player. The extra solar systems, science mode, all that stuff is not in this yet. This is extremely bare bones, like bare minimum. Graphics wise, I'm loving how Kerbal looks. A lot more realistic compared to the KSP1. Again, another big complaint is this is missing a lot of features from KSP1. Yeah, we'll just kind of see. Let's hop in. Start a new campaign. Normal. What happens here with rocket scientist? Docking tolerance 50%. No revert. We'll allow this stuff. I don't care about the infinite fuel and all that stuff. We're gonna leave the first time experience on. Kerbal Space Agency. No, this will be the Iggy Space Agency. Campaign name. First time. Be gentle. We have set you with the campaign name to start with. Okay, well, let's start it. So there are some tutorials in here. I'm kind of interested to see what those are like. I was never one that played the first KSP modded. I mean, a lot of the visuals that we're going to see here, I guess you could get with mods in the first. This is just a game I never went about modding. Now, I do not have this installed on my NVMe drive. I'm using the old SATA drive for this, so this startup's probably gonna take a little longer. All right, what do we got? Cute little film strip.
Your new space program, leaping forward into the cosmos. Since the dawn of Kerbal kind, we have looked to the sky and wondered what sublime mysteries lie hidden in the darkness, like jewels never beheld. These untold treasures may soon reveal themselves due to the efforts of recently founded Kerbal Space Program.
Oh my, I think that might have been the only copy of the orientation film. Hold on! Slides, somewhere. Welcome to your first day running the Kerbal Space Program. This campus hosts the greatest ever gathering of astronomers, astronauts, and engineers. After years of focused effort, this collection of geniuses has created several very impressive buildings. We believe we have all the necessary pieces to take our first steps off the ground. The best way to advance our technologies further is to get up there and learn by doing. All we need now is somebody to show us how to put all these parts together. Well, we also need somebody to help us out with the flying. We need a lot of help, actually. That's why you're here. My name is Paige, by the way. If you need any hints, feel free to visit me over at the training center. Everything in there is well padded, so it's a great place to get up and running. Welcome aboard!
All right, cool. So we have a nice little orientation there. Welcome to Kerbal Space. This campus is everything you need to turn your fledgling campaign special program into a stuff of legends. Roger has created a training program that will guide you through the building and flying your very first rocket. Going at the training center. You want to start building right away. The vehicle assembly is where you want to be. Let's go to the training center. Space is the place. Oh, wait. Training center is where we go to learn how to build and fly rockets, planes, and rovers. If you place in a simulation, you can start a lesson at any time, even in the middle of an active flight. When you're done, we'll put you right back where we found you. How do rockets work?
Space is the place. So you want to get to space. Have you tried rockets? Rockets use fuel and engines to create thrust, which propels them forward. When a fuel tank is empty, it is dropped to stay as lightweight as possible, allowing the rocket to go even faster. These tanks, as well as other expendable parts of a rocket, are called stages. Different stages do different things. Often the first stage is very powerful, with just enough fuel to get the vehicle through the atmosphere. The second stage usually has a low-thrust engine that, while not as powerful, is more fuel-efficient. After dropping the heavier first stage and leaving the atmosphere, the second stage engine pushes the much lighter second stage to orbital speed. On a flight to space, the final stage parachutes back down to the surface, ideally in one piece.
Ideally. Next. So am I not actually flying in these?
Welcome
Oh,
to
here
the
we go.
launch pad. As you embark on your journey into rocketry, it's important to get all the crashing out of your system here in the simulator. It really cuts down on the awkward phone calls. Today, you'll
Nice.
be launching into the virtual skies over KSC, where you'll learn how to control a rocket. Let's learn how to rotate the flight camera. That way, you can... Great! You can also zoom the camera in and out. Nice! Go ahead and pick your favorite view for this launch.
Okay.
Your rocket is ready for launch. Every good launch starts with a big green button and lots of fire.
Turn on the
Most bad launches
SAS.
do too, actually.
Alright, I'm gonna go in 3, 2, 1, launch.
Looking good. Ascend to 1,000 meters, and then we'll learn some controls.
We're gonna start pitching.
Okay, you're a kilometer up. You can still crash, but you'll have more time to correct your course if you start pointing at the ground. Let's learn some rocket controls. When flying a rocket or a plane, we have specific terms for moving. Pitch tilts your rocket's nose up and down. Nice pitch. Now pitch up until you're flying straight up.
Aren't I flying straight up? I can't be more flying more straight up than I was. And I've got to be almost out of fuel. Now what? Yeah, I'm almost out of fuel.
Let's move
Jeez.
on. Yaw steers your rocket left and right. Now yaw to the left. Excellent. Now for the final that's the basics of rocket flight. Feel free to experiment with the controls. You can move on when you're ready.
Out of fuel. You get in space? Oh wow, look at that. It's kind of cool back there. Can you look at the map? Ooh. A little laggy. I have an Apple Apps 224. Wow. That looks beautiful. Can we see any other celestial body? Probably not. Oh, there's the Mun. Look at that. So I kind of miss not seeing this part up here. Parts manager, light report. Can we EVA? Maybe I don't have that ability yet. Alright, parts manager can go away. Okay, that's kind of cool. Maybe look at one more of these and then... What we got here? Orbits, orbital transfers. And how to change your orbit, manipulating orbits, electric charge, deorbiting. Alright, let's just go ahead and build. Let's go to the VAB. Okay. We'll use the tin can here. This is very basic looking, like the parts are very kind of cartoony compared to how they're kind of supposed to be looked after they're built. So, not too big on that. Let's see, extra large. See the Mark 16 there on top. Because they look a lot more realistic here than they did. Yeah, so I don't think we have any science stuff yet. And no thermal stuff? Okay, so we'll put a decoupler. Just small. Right there. We'll go with a... $400 or an 800. So this is something else. This is methyl ox fuel. So the fuel is a little bit different. Along with that. And that will be... Well, you know what? Scratch that. Oop, back in here. Let's do just a 400 here. With a... spark. Carrier. And another decoupler. Again, got our staging over here. Here we can then put... do we know how many... Oh, here's our solids. Do a flea... Do we have our... symmetry? 3 of them. And we will put 3 of the hammers. There, it looks a little better on there. Aerodynamics. Those are way too big. So I get these 3 to get me up higher, and then fire this guy off. Boom. Come back down. Does that sound like a plan? Sure. Which delta V does this give me? That's down here, 4,000. I can't remember the numbers of what you actually need to get center thrust. Center mass. Okay, I think we're good. Launch. We have a Bill Kerman ready to go. Again, SAS is on. Full thrust. Looks like we already are. We could bring that down. We're going to go full thrust. And let's do this. Here we go. We're going to launch in 3, 2, 1. Liftoff. Oh. Get a count off. That was kind of cool. We're going. We're going to give it a little slight tippage here. we have like no gimbling right now. Need to tilt this a heck of a lot more than what we are. Okay. That was kind of a... So our apoapsis looks like it's going to be here. Okay. Pause. Let's let ourselves get a little higher here. We're going to turn completely sideways. As we approach apoapsis here, create a maneuver plan. That's right, they're saying we're not going to have enough delta V. Yeah, whatever. Out of map view. And punch it. Got it. Yeah, delta V, we're down to 2,000 here. You can see what our time to burn was. We're obviously not going to make orbit with this. G-forces are not changing at all. Thought I had my FPS turned on, but I'm not seeing where it's displayed. No, staging timeline, okay. So where are we at with things? Wait, EVA? Check it out. We're EVA. Eee. Oh, we got a little while up in space here. So we can let go. This is like the I, L now. And F to grab. Why is this jetpack off? Let go. Turn this jetpack on. Alright, not sure what's going on there. Parts here, fuel. Punch it again. Just burn off what we got. Almost out of fuel here. So I definitely could have went a higher thing here. Oh, crap. I'm out of fuel. Why am I still burning here? Ruh-roh. Because according to that, I did not... Why'd I stage? I don't know what happened there. Bill, what happened? We're gonna... Kerbal. Alright, so let's revert this back to the VAB. Because according to that, I was not going to have enough Delta V. This is the one thing I miss about not having a science mode. I hate having everything available to me without, procedurally expanding to it. So that's just the fuel tank. So let's get the bigger fuel tank here. Let's do the 800. Plop this down underneath. So there's that. There's that. That. All right, I think we're good. Let's fly this bad boy again. Sure, sure. All right, we are a go. Yeah, ZNX still do the full on, full off. All right, let's try this again, shall we? Look at us go. Went for a lot more of an aggressive burn here. A lot more aggressive than last time, at least. Back this off a little bit. Let's see what we're looking at on the map. Great. As soon as we hit 60, we'll full burn again. And full burn. We're gonna watch our apps here hopefully completely close off. We should see our apps is getting further and further. And we're gonna see what happens. Maybe I was too aggressive in my initial burn. Flatten this more out a little bit. There you go. You can see the Harry apps getting further and further out faster. I like how that number's getting further and further away. Ooh. Too bad we don't have enough fuel. Like, I could get a straight shot for the moon. Kind of. It doesn't really work that way, but... I mean, it does, but it doesn't. Alright, let's get this up to a full orbit here. And off. Off. There we go. We are in full orbit. There's the Mun. There's Minmus. There's the Sphere of Influence. I'm assuming. We got Eve here. Gilly. There's Moho. Drez. Duna. Is Ike around there somewhere? And over here we got Jewel. Tylo. Paul. Elu's all the way out there. Minmus is still on its slanted orbit there. It's kind of cool. Alright, so we're going to... We're going to point retrograde here. We're going to time warp ourselves to the Apoaps and bring ourselves down. And we're going to see what it's like to land this bad boy. So we're going to time warp. Whoop. Wow, that looks super cool. Alright, we're there. So let's burn. Now, I was told the atmosphere isn't reacting, but if it is, by the time we hit the 70,000 meter mark, we should see our Apoap start to drop. So, speed-wise, let's speed things up here. Right, coming around, 50, 30. Okay, let's get a little closer in here. Now, okay, so does our Apoaps begin to fall? It is not. Alright, we're going to go ahead and separate this stage. So let's kind of radial out for a second here. Separate. And prograde. We'll let that thing keep doing its thing. So now I can see our Apoaps falling. I don't think it's 70 anymore. It must be right around 64. I wasn't looking to see when it started to fall. But I can see that, yeah. Now, again, I'm not getting any heat on this thing. Should look and see where our trajectory was. Oh. Cool. let's get a successful landing. Speed this up a little bit. I mean, we really don't have anything slowing us down, that's for friggin' sure. I mean, that is very cool looking. Right. Let's go ahead and spread the chute. Should that open up by now? There we go. And we should come in a nice, cushy landing. We will speed that up. So we made our first successful orbit and deorbit. Are we able to change this to, yep, sea, ground. Gonna land on a hill, not the best. Is that over there? See that? Are those animals? Cool. Can I EVA? Let go. I want to see what's over there. You run? How's collision? Doesn't exist yet. Through the tree. Jump. The Kerbal went over the mountain, the Kerbal went over the mountain, the Kerbal went over the mountain to see what he could see. There are rocks that are floating. I kind of thought they were animals for a second. That'd have been cool if they were animals. Yeah, they're just rocks that unfortunately you're just... Oh, we clipped. Alright. What if some of this is supposed to be up higher then? And we are now hovering above the ground when you jump. Okay. Well, poo. Like I said, I thought those were animals. I thought that'd been really cool. But alas, they were just rocks. Oh, wait. Could I not do that when I was EVA'd? So I can get... Yeah, I guess I do have that. What the heck? Alright, whatever. Let's get back to our vessel here, and we're going to EVA, or we're going to call this thing back. I don't know. I mean, going to the map is a little sluggish. But, I mean, I don't know. Movement-wise, it doesn't seem too bad. I mean, yes, some spatial things like we can collide with our ship, but the rest of the environment, there's no collision. Uh, oops. But I don't think it's... I don't think it's as problematic as a lot of people are making it out to be here. How do we do the... How do we tell them to come get our ship? Our cover vessel? You made that look easy. Tracking station. Let's check out the tracking station here. Alright, so there's Kerbal. Let's focus on the mun here. Apparently we're focusing through the mun. Eve. Focus. That's Gilly. I don't want to focus on Gilly. I want to focus on Eve. Wow. That looks pretty. Look at that. What about Moho? Where you at, Moho? There. It's pretty. The sun is actually called Kerbal now. Right. Synopsis. Physical characteristics. Duna. Mun. Why is the mun got? That's just showing that, okay. Jewel. Focus. Gave us Tylo. Uh-oh. I thought I crashed for a second. Focus on Jewel. Very Jupiter looking now. That's cool. There's Val. Synopsis. A Frozen Wonderland. Elu, where you at, buddy? Elu, where you hiding? No, really, Elu, where you hiding? There you are. Look at this thing. Dwarf planet. Oh. Temperature range. I think they're all saying that, aren't they? If I go to Kerbal, does it say that? Yeah, 123. 123. Yeah, the temperature ranges are all staying the same. Okay. Actually, I think all that's staying the same. 1.705. I guess no gravity is changing. Okay. Temperature's not. Bring us back to Kerbal here. Yeah. All right. So this is kind of our first look at Kerbal Space Program 2. Again, a lot of stuff is missing in its current state. Do I recommend that you get this game? I would say no. Unless you're somebody who really just wants to play around with the extreme bare minimum. And I'm talking with so many features missing from the first one. No, it's not worth it. Especially at the $50 price point that it's sitting at right now. Now, I know there's a lot of issues supposedly with optimization. I did not see many issues. Like I see people are talking about frame rate drops and only getting like a consistent 5 frames per second. I never experienced that. Why are we here? I want to go to there. Okay. Yeah, it's I don't know. It's neat. Tracking station. A couple different launch pads. I would say if you are a huge fan of Space Program 1, I would still say wait. For me, like I said, I was just really interested to check it out. I'm gonna kind of show off what it had. But for me, I mean, no, it's not a whole lot here. It's they're gonna start adding more. I think the big thing for me will be when they finally add science mode in here. Once we get science mode in, I think I am great to go with this. And then it'll be cool once we get colonies and interstellar travel. Those things I'm really looking forward to. But again, give me the science mode. Yeah, out there looks a little meh when you get further away. But I mean, up front, the stuff doesn't look too bad. It's got a lot of room for improvement, sure. But I don't think it's this abysmal mess that a lot of the reviews are saying it is. Again, $50 worth it right now? No. Wait till they at least add in the science mode and mod support. Then, yeah, definitely worth that $50 price point. But anyway, I might play around with this a little bit more, kind of see what I can do, where I can get with things. You can see the water movement there. But for now, that's going to be all of this. Like I said, I kind of want to give a quick little a test of see how well this was working, especially on my system. I'm running a 3080 graphics card with a 10 gigabyte of VRAM. I've got 16. No, I'm running 32 gigabytes of actual RAM in my system. I mean, so I don't have a overpowered machine. I mean, my graphics card is already outdated by the 4000 series, but you know, but it runs it. I don't know. I really don't get the issues that other people were having. So, some visual glitches here and there, of course, the rocks that we saw where we landed. So, anyway, all right, I'm going to go ahead and let this video end here. I've been droning on enough at the end. If you've hung around this long, thanks for that. Leave a comment. Are you somebody who's picked up this game already? What issues have you had with it? Or maybe you haven't had any. What do you think of it so far? We'll kind of see what happens. I probably won't do another video with this until we at least get the science mode. So that's probably when the next KSP2 video will drop. So yeah. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed what you saw, remember, if you leave that like, comment, or subscribe if you're not already, that'd be absolutely amazing. We'll see you in the next one.